Hi, so it's Nikki Butlin, author of Driven to Achieve, and today I have Nat Ravenlock from the book Typesetters joining me. Hello, Nat. How are you
Hey,
today?
Nikki. I'm doing well, thank you. Yes, yeah.
Good. I found you on Google because I was looking at this part of the process where we take the manuscript, the finished manuscript, and I have the book size. And what you do is take that manuscript and you lay out the pages. Is that right?
That's correct. I mean, there's a bit more to it than that.
Oh,
Um,
of
so
course.
essentially, it's about making sure that the book is the right size for the cover design and the print requirements that you're going for.
Yeah.
But we take the text that you have, so you provide it in a Word file or a PDF file, and we'll extract that text, and we use a desktop publishing program to then format it correctly for that page size. Um,
Mm-hmm.
as we do that, we develop the text as well, the look and style of the text, so it matches what
Yeah.
you're expecting on the page. So
Yeah.
it is just formatting, but it's a lot more as well. It's looking at the detail of that and the flow of the text on the page as well. Yeah.
Yes, and when we first connected and set everything up, I mean the level of detail you go to, we contacted you wanted to know the font on the front cover, various different elements that then you tie in, which I wasn't aware of at the time that happens, and those elements are brought into the actual pages as well.
Yeah, if the cover design's been done at the same time or earlier than the typesetting, what we like to do is pulling elements from the cover. That's why we were asking specifically
Yeah,
about the font, so that even when you got the half title page that you land on as soon as you open the book, it
yeah,
looks like the cover, so people know that it's the same book. It
yeah,
sounds a bit strange to think, but people you want people to feel comfortable from the first page. So if they open the page and it looks completely different to cover, it's a bit of a shock,
yeah,
and might
yeah,
subconsciously they might think, well, is this the same book that I picked up in?
yeah. And
So that's
that's
why we like to pull that through. Yeah.
yeah, elements I wasn't aware that we even done, and that's what when you bring the professionals on board, it's that attention to detail which I've loved throughout the process. So,
Yeah.
how long have you been doing this? What's your
We've
background?
been doing it for about 12 years now. So we when we first launched, we weren't under the name the Book Typesetters. We had a different name there, and we what we found is over lockdown, particularly, a lot of people started to write a lot more because there were more free time at home, and
Yeah,
so we found a kind of our business kind of lifted at that point, and we thought the name we had at that point didn't express what we did.
yeah,
And we came up with the book typesetters. We had a few clients saying, that's a bit boring, isn't it? But it says exactly what we do. So
exactly. Yes, yeah,
we found again that people connected with that, and um, clients like yourself could find us quite easily on Google because
yeah.
it clearly states what we do. Yeah.
Yeah, and you've got an awful lot of information on your website, which I'll post in the comments on the bottom of this post later. Lots of videos that you've done, lots of
Yeah.
YouTube videos explaining the process, and that's good for somebody like me that's new to this. I was able to gather from your website, exactly what you do, what the options are. You just made it, and that's one of my things in the book. Just make it easy for people to buy
Yeah.
from you, and you did exactly that. So that was another great process. So you obviously enjoy what you do.
I do, yes. Yeah. So it was quite a while ago that as I said, it's been about 12 years since we've been running the book typesetters, and um, I just love we both love books, both Rachel and I love books, but just getting into the kind of the feel for the book and trying to show that through the formatting is
Yeah,
challenging, but also it's really for us it's a really enjoyable process to see those words on the page and see how they flow.
yeah,
And working with authors to tweak it. So we produced a sample for you, Nick, and that's what we do for the client, so that you can get an idea of what it will be before we then typeset the whole book. So
yeah,
we had discussions backwards and forwards and
yeah.
until we got that sample exactly right. So
Yes,
working with you to make sure that book is exactly how you want it to look.
yeah,
It's hard work writing a book. It's a long process, and at the end of it, you want to feel that everyone else who's connected with that book has the same care and attention to you. So I think once a client comes to us and we start working on that book, we own it as much as you do.
yeah,
It's something we want to get right, And we want you to be happy at the
Mm,
end once you've got that book
yeah.
in your hands. So yeah,
And that's something I noticed during coming towards the end of the writing and thinking, God, I'm really pleased with what the work that I've done. And then it's not just that, it's wanting to create the best book that I possibly can with the best people involved so that when people have got it in their hands, I know I've done a good job. And then the rest is, if they like
yeah,
it or not, I have no control over that, but I've done the best I can to
yeah,
get the best product into their hands. So yeah,
definitely.
that's been fabulous. So I'm looking forward to seeing the final typeset document
Yeah,
later. And then we're just on to getting the cover finalized and the number of pages, and then we're ready to get printing and going. So thank you so much for your input and your hard work, and yeah, that level of detail and you've put into it to help me. So that's much appreciated. So
that's no problem. No, I hope you're excited when you see the final pages. So
yeah,
it's been flowing really well, and I'm just looking at the final tweaks now just to get it perfect. So yeah.
brilliant, Nat. Thank you so much, and good luck with the rest of your business. You're a joy to work with. Thank
Thank
you.
you. It's been a pleasure being on. Thank you.